Okie dokie. What's up, everybody? I believe we're up and running. Yeah. It's looking like it. It's looking like it. Holy shit. Holy shit. Alright, cool. So yeah, we're live. And we're doing a Q&A. And this is the first time that I've done this. So, hi. Hello. I'm Hatter. Or Adam. Whatever. I mean, a lot of you know me as Adam or Hatter. So, hi. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna do this Q&A. I've never done this before. I don't know how well this is going to work, but I'm hoping it goes well, and that is the goal, at least. We'll see. Yeah. So for some reason, Microsoft Xbox Live is having issues, and because it's having issues, none of my games will load. So instead, we're doing this. So if you guys have questions for me, put it down in chat and let me know, and I will read them off and I will answer them as truthfully and honestly and openly as possible. Yeah. Anywho, that's what we're gonna do tonight. So we're gonna wait for some questions to start flooding in. But like I was saying, I don't really have anything else to do. So instead of not doing something, I figured, hey, let's do a Q&A. Why not? It sounds fun. I've never done it before, and yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a Q&A, and hopefully we'll get some questions in here. Hopefully we'll get some people in here. Otherwise, I will stop the stream and delete this. There just won't be any content for today. So yeah. Anywho, ask away, y'all. What do you want to know? What do you want to know about this guy? This guy right here. Me. That's right. Me. Right here. You're looking at him. Right here. Put it down in comment section. Like I said, we're gonna do Q&A, and I will answer these questions as truthfully and honestly as possible. Like I said, Microsoft Xbox Live is having issues. I've reached out to people in the Twitter world, and actually got some comments back saying that Microsoft is aware of the issue and that they are working on it. So hopefully come Thursday I will have a actual gaming stream for you all, and not just something like this or no stream at all. But yeah, I've never done one of these, so I figured it would be kind of cool. So if you guys have any questions whatsoever, if there's anything you ever wanted to know about me or about the channel or anything like that, definitely put it down in comments, put it down in chat, and we'll get on with this. I'll answer them as honestly and openly as possible. But so I was really excited to get into tonight's stream for Fortnite, and that didn't happen. It was going to be super cool and fun. I was going to be using mechs for the majority of the night, but we'll save that for the next time. We'll save that. We'll see. I'm wearing my glasses. Did you guys know I wear glasses? Yeah, I wear glasses. I got contacts. You guys don't ever see me in glasses, I don't think. I think there might have been one video with glasses. I think. I don't know. I'd have to look back. If you guys know for sure, put it down there. I should know, and I don't. But when you have like 250 videos, it gets a little difficult to remember all of them at some points in times. So definitely put your comments or any questions you guys have down in the comments section, down in chat, and I'll answer them as honestly and as truthfully as possible. So yeah, this should be interesting. This should be fun. I'm hoping it will be. I don't know how long I can talk for without any questions. I can make up a whole lot of shit though. I tell you what. So we'll see. I don't know. What do you guys want to know? What do you guys put something down there? I feel like I'm just rambling. This is. I feel like this isn't going well. I don't know. Maybe I'm just in my head. Maybe I'm just like totally in my head and it's going fine. And I just need to not like overthink everything like I always do. So I don't know. We'll see. How do you guys like the tile background? Let me know. Put it down in chat. What do you guys think about the tile background? That, all over the place here. What do you guys think about it? Dear Lord, there was a big old bag upstairs. So yeah. Anyways, I don't know what else to say. Like I've been really hopeful that I was gonna get into some Fortnite, and that didn't happen. So definitely put your questions down below and let me know. I want to know what you guys want to know. I'm curious. I'm curious about your questions. Otherwise, it's just me rambling, and that's never fun for anyone. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe people like watching me stumble over my words all the time. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, when you hop. When are you hopping on me and Brandon running show? What? Oh man, jokes. You and Brandon are gonna run the show? Maybe. I don't know. If you come across the border and come border, good lord. I had an Irish accent for a second there. Come across the border and I don't know. I'll definitely put you guys in on a stream with me. That would be fun. Or just doing a video. Am I a little drunk? No. Are you a little drunk? I want to know. It's Mike. I should already know this. All right. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see this though. I want to know. Are you? When you hopping on Fort, Brandon and I are running. Oh, dude. Yeah. No. Of course. Yeah. Well, you know. I can't. I can't. Tonight was supposed to be a Fortnite stream, and yeah, Xbox Live is having issues, so I can't load up Fortnite. So that's probably not going to happen tonight, unfortunately. I wish. I had a really fun idea for tonight's stream, and it's not looking like it's going to happen. Last I knew, it was about 20. No, what time is it? 7:41. About 30 minutes ago, ish. I was looking on Twitter, and Xbox Live said that they knew of the issue of people loading up games or trying to get games that have been previously purchased, and they can't. So I was like, well, I'll try a different game. So I gave people options for Dead by Daylight or Gears 5 Tech Test, and yeah, neither one of those are working either. So this is where we're at. This is what we're doing. I don't know. Hopefully it'll work. Hopefully I'll be able to jump on at some point in time tonight, but I don't know. For right now, this is what you get. So put your questions down there so I don't feel like a big old jackass. Oh man. I was super bummed. I had so many plans for tonight's stream. It was going to be really awesome. It was going to be super fun, and it's just not going to happen now. So that's a bummer. Well, yeah, I know. That's me. The butt of every joke. I'm good with it, though. I don't mind it. I really don't mind it. I don't mind it much at all. Alright, Mike, if there's ever anything you wanted to know about me, put your question down there. Let's try to keep it somewhat clean. I know that's tall order for you, bud, but let's keep it somewhat clean and ask me a question. What's something you wanted to know about me? I wanna see what you have to say here. You know, and that's kind of another thing. It's always weird to like, why green hair? Oh, you guys want to see the green hair? Look, it blends in with the chroma key. That's awesome. It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh my gosh. Because that was the only color that my stylist had when she made the house call. So I was like, you know what? We're going green. We're going green. That's all there is to it. We have to do it. We have to get green hair because it was looking ugly. It was looking really bad. Really, really bad. So that's why I have green hair now. And if you just joined in and you didn't see this, here, there it is again. Look, chroma key special. It's so bad. It's so horrible. Like, not the color. Not that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying like my hair right now, aside from the color, it's just in that awkward stage when you're like waiting for it to kind of grow out so you can cut it, and it's not. So, other than that, like the I like the color. I actually like green on me a lot. I didn't mind the pink either, but I don't know. I just was like that was the only color. It was that or teal. I guess I could have gone with teal, but whatever. She mixed it up and was like, "Here, we're doing this." I said, "Okay." So that's what we're doing. But yeah, so that's why the green hair. But yeah, I was gonna say like it's always a little like I don't know about you guys, but I always kind of wonder what people think about me or what people want to know about me, and so that's kind of why I wanted to do this. Um, in place of the stream because I was like, well, I got to improvise, and there's nothing else that I can really think of with 20 minutes before I stream, so I had to think of something, and I was like, well, I've never done a Q&A. I'm super curious about what people think of me or what people want to know about me, and so I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do a Q&A. We're going to improvise, and hopefully it works out. It seems to be going well so far, so far so good. And yeah, so I wanted to do this Q&A and see what people's questions or thoughts or anything of me was, because I feel like a lot of people always kind of wonder, what people think of them or what people want to know about them. And a lot of people are always like super scared or like nervous or shy or whatever it might be to ask those questions or to actually like come out and say what they think about people or what they want to know about people. And I think that's unfortunate because I feel like a lot of times we can really get to know people really well when we kind of break down those walls and break down those barriers and ask the questions or pursue the curiosities that we have. And so I don't know. That was another reason why I thought this would be kind of fun. I mean, I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. It's a little weird for me. I'm not gonna lie. This is a little weird for me because I don't normally do this. Like, you guys see me and I'm like, I'm behind the I'm in front of the camera here, and I'm playing a game, and I'm like interacting with the game and like other people, and you guys at the same time when I'm doing these streams. But I don't ever have to just sit here and just talk and just like figure out what people want to know. And so for me, this is super interesting to do, and it's kind of fun. It's a little nerve-wracking, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little nervous about what some of these questions are gonna be, the further we get into this. But I'm having fun. It's all in fun. It's all in good fun. That's why I said it as a good old Q&A. We're gonna figure out what people want to know, and we're gonna answer some questions. So that's yeah, I don't know. I just thought it would be kind of cool, and so far so good. I'm enjoying it. But yeah, I want to know, what do you guys think about? Oh, wait, I gotta point this way. What do you guys think about the tile background? Put it down in chat. Let me know what you think. It's new. It's new. It's a new thing. Matter of fact, I had them like all taped because there's like this wall. It's like right here. You guys can't see it, but there's a wall right here. Obviously, I mean, houses and rooms are normally made of walls. But yeah, so there's a wall right here, and it's a concrete wall. And so I had bought these soundproofing tiles, and I bought some double-sided tape, and I put the strips up on the wall, and I started hanging the tiles. Well, they stuck for a good like day or two, something like that, and then they started falling off. And I'm like, this is dumb. This is so annoying. Why? Uh, so I had to constantly pick them up off of my floor and re-stick them to the wall. And I'm sure you guys can imagine how annoying that can be. It's super annoying. And so I recently, so there, that is a picture that I'm putting into the streaming software here and doing the overlay of what I had. And so you can like see, like right, where's it at? Oh, there's a finger. So there's like the gap over there. Yeah, right there. Because they didn't want to stay right. I was like, oh, this is stupid. So I recently bought a piece of, it's called Coroplast. And you can get it at probably any home improvement store or like lumber store or anything like that. But it's essentially it's plastic corrugated board, and it's a was it three? I think it's 3x6 or something like that, roughly. Um, I got that so that I could glue the tiles to it and then hang that. And it's working wonderfully now. And I've got to get another one so I can finish out this wall that's over here. So hopefully that'll be in the next day, a couple days probably. I don't know. It'll all depend. If you guys want to help me buy some Coroplast, check out the description below. There's a PayPal link that you can donate to. Anyways, yeah. Like I said, so what other questions do you guys have? I want to know what did you want to know about me? What do you want to know about me? What do you want to know? What do you want to know about me? This guy right here. I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling. I hope you guys are enjoying this. This was a super like spur of the moment improvisation. This is testing my improvisational skills. My improv skills. Maybe that's probably the better way to say it. I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to sound like I know what I'm talking about, and I don't. So we'll see. But yeah, what are your questions? Hit me with your best question, bro. What? I wonder how long it's going to take Microsoft to actually get everything up and going here. Thomas Sufford. Nice channel. How long have you been doing YouTube for? It's been a year and 7 months. 8 months. A year and 8 months. Thank you very much for the compliment. I appreciate that. And yeah, man, I try. I try learning as I go, like I feel like most YouTubers starting out do. But yeah, it's been going pretty well. It's started to kind of gain some traction over the last, I don't know, like month-ish. It's been gaining more and more traction, so that's really cool and fun. And yeah, I want to see this thing get huge. It started off. This channel started off, and everyone that joins the channel or subscribes, they can watch the very first video. I say a lot, so don't be surprised there. But everyone that watches the first video that I put out, probably knows or could tell that it started as kind of a very selfish thing. It was very just like, I was actually really kind of depressed and wasn't really happy with what I was doing. And so it was one of those things where I was like, I need something. I need something to, I don't know, spark a fire again, spark inspiration, some kind of muse. And so, yeah, my boys, I have 2 sons, and they were, for a while, they were like, Dad, you should do a YouTube channel, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, nobody wants to watch me play video games. You know what I mean? Like, nobody wants to watch me. I was very, like, self-conscious is probably the best way to put it. I was very self-conscious. I was very, I don't know, hard on myself. I think is maybe I don't know. Like I try to be pretty humble for the most part. You know, as humble as someone can be doing YouTube. I guess I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I don't know. It's I don't know. Yeah, I was just I didn't think that anyone ever would ever like maybe a few, maybe like a handful or a couple handfuls. You know, like a dozen at the most. And so, you know, I was like, nobody wants to watch that. Nobody wants to watch that. And then, like I said, I got to this point where I was just super, super depressed. And I wasn't really having fun with what I was doing. I wasn't really happy for the most part. And it was one of those things where I needed something. I needed something to kind of break out of that, to help break myself out of that. And so I was like, you know what? Like, why not? Why not? What do I have to lose, really? Like, so it falls flat on its face, so I don't get any subscribers, so like whatever it might be, whatever hurdle that stopped me dead in my tracks might have come, I tried, you know? And so I was like, at that point, I was just like, why not? Whatever, you know? And so then I started kind of doing a little bit of research and I started trying to figure out like different equipment, and I was watching the YouTubers that I look up to. Like, I don't, you know, you guys see the hat. Like, I got the Septiceye Sam hat on, like Jack Septiceye, Markiplier. Um, those were probably the two biggest YouTubers that I watched at the time. And then PewDiePie, like I jumped into PewDiePie stuff kind of in the midst of all his trouble. So that a weird time maybe to get into PewDiePie, I don't know, but I did. And so I was watching them and I was like figuring out what they did and what was working for them. And so it became one of these things where what is it? The greatest form of flattery is, or what is it? What's the term I'm looking for here? Imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. And so, like, it was kind of one of those things where I started figuring out, like, what they were doing and trying to, like, figure out a way to maybe kind of imitate but not necessarily steal what they were doing. And so, yeah, that's kind of where I started. And then I got, like, I don't know, I think what computer was I using? Oh, yeah. So I don't even think I was using a computer at the time. I was using um, I was using my Xbox and my Kinect cam at the time. I'm pretty sure that's what I was doing. And then after that, I ended up getting my iMac and using that. And the very first gaming videos were just not great. They were not great. I will be the very first person to admit that they were just oof. You know what I mean? So they weren't all that great. And so but I was so committed. I needed it. I needed to do something, and so I jumped into it. And you know, I think I even said in one of my videos that I was like, oh, you know, I did my research and I didn't want to jump into something without knowing. Well, guess what? I had no clue. I had no clue what YouTube or being a YouTuber and creating content took, what it meant, what I had to put into it. And yeah, so I had absolutely no clue, but I did it, you know, and I invested into it. And I guess long story short, because I'm kind of rambling on again, is that when I started this, it was very selfish, and now that I have this community here, it's so much larger than me. It's so much larger than what my depression and my unhappiness was when I started. And so it drives me now more. It drives me more. It really does. Like every new subscriber is like another like that's another flame underneath my butt you know, getting me in gear to be better and do better and invest more and try to become something more, something better. Thomas offered, as long as it makes you happy, that is the most important. I see you upload Fortnite. Are you good? I'm very bad. What do you think of the new season? That is a fantastic question. I thank you for one. Yes, I am. It does make me happy, you know. And there's tons of hurdles that come with it, and every YouTuber, every content creator knows those hurdles, and they're frustrating. But when you get over those hurdles, it makes it all worth it. Yes, I do upload Fortnite, and that was supposed to be the stream tonight, but my Xbox Live account is taking a dump, and it's not working right now. So we're doing this. But am I good? Am I good? That depends on your definition of good. I'm not horrible, but I'm not great. I'm not. I would say if I had to put myself on a scale from 1 to 10, I think I'd be like a solid 5. I think I would be a solid 5. But that's I don't know. Like mentioning other YouTubers like Laserbeam. I freaking love Laserbeam. The dude's hilarious. Like I draw a bit of inspiration from him as well as the others that I've mentioned. Um, but that's kind of his shtick, is that he's not that great at the game, and that's kind of my shtick. Is like, I know I'm not that great at the game. I can build okay, I can put up a fight, but I don't get a whole lot of wins. Team Rumble, on the other hand, hey, I can pull off wins quite a bit with that, but I got 50 or 48 other people, 49 other people helping me get that win. So it's one of those things where, like, no, I'm not great. No, I'm not great. And I will never admit that I am. Um, but I'm not horrible. I'm not that bad. You know, I've gotten a solo win, one solo win. Yeah, I've gotten one solo win. I've gotten two duo wins, and I think like three or four squads, and then a buttload of Rumble wins. But on to the last part of your question here. What do I think of the new season? Season 10, Season X, however you want to say it. I actually really dig it. Um, I haven't. So I saw some things about Tilted Town, but I haven't actually played in it yet. The last time I played was like 3 days ago, 2 days ago, something like that, 2 or 3 days ago, and so I think it was just before that update. And so I really want to get in and see that because it looks cool, and it's kind of I don't know. Like my thing with Fortnite is I really like that there's a story without. God, I spit. That was weird. I like that there's a story without being a story, essentially. You know what I mean? I like that season 10 is a culmination of the past 10 seasons, the past 9 seasons, and them, bringing in, reimagining past season skins and bringing them into the season 10 battle pass is really cool. I really liked that. I thought it was very interesting, and I enjoyed. Like I like the fact that they brought Dusty Depot back. That was really cool. Um, and I believe they're. We all know Epic doesn't do anything without a reason. They're not just gonna willy nilly put something in. Everything that they do has a meaning or is a hint towards something. So part of me thinks that since it's like times twisted, it seems like all the major events that kind of led up to where we are starting to merge into one timeline. And so essentially like everything's right there. And I'm wondering if everything's going to shift or if it's going to go completely back, revert all the way back. I have no clue. I have no clue. Have you been in the robots yet? Yeah, the mechs, absolutely, absolutely. Matter of fact, that was going to be pretty much the theme for tonight's stream, if my Xbox Live account wasn't taking a dump on me here. Um, so yeah, that was going to be a huge part of tonight's stream was all about the mechs and just some little tricks that I've learned through friends and through playing myself of what you can kind of do, and then also watching watching Laserbeam, his stuff. But yeah, that was definitely going to be part of it. But yeah, so I have definitely been in the robots, the mechs. I wasn't sure how I felt about them right off rip, but now that I've played with them a little bit, I enjoy them. Still a little iffy on the whole two-man thing, but again, you can work that into a strategy. So you'll have to stay tuned for another stream, for the next stream, for Thursday's stream, because hopefully that will be the Fortnite stream for the week, and hopefully my Xbox account will work and everything will be just fine, and you guys will get to see what was supposed to come tonight. And yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy it. I think you will. I'm really hoping you will. I know I'm gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so much fun. But yeah, so the robots are cool. What do you think about the robots? I think they're sweet. I was really kind of bummed at first that they got rid of so much of the mobility, but the mechs are pretty decent mobility. Uh, it's currently 1 a.m. here in the UK, so I must go to sleep. I'll subscribe and turn notifications on so I know. Aw, thanks, man. I appreciate that. And yeah, no, I totally get it. And thanks for dropping in and chatting with me and helping this stream not suck. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. You're awesome. Thank you. And hope you have a great evening and get some good sleep. And I hope you have a great day tomorrow. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. What are some more questions here? I'm trying to think, like, what else was I talking about? I'm horrible at this, aren't I? Like, I'm not that great at this. I think, yeah. So, like I was talking about, like the channel and everything. It's just like this is something that's so much larger than me now, and it's all thanks to you guys. Like, sure, I'm behind or I'm in front of the camera. I'm playing the games. I'm doing the editing, yada yada yada. All the normal YouTube content creator bull crap. Um, but really, like, this channel, this community, it wouldn't be here if it was. I mean, it would be here, but it wouldn't be what it is if it wasn't for you guys. And I've said that throughout the course of the life of the channel and everything, but I really mean it. Like, you guys, every new subscriber, every person that I read their comment, like, oh man, I liked this, or oh man, I liked that, or good job on this, or your channel looks good, or this or that, like, you guys have no idea how much that inspires me. You have no idea how much that gives me that just like oomph, that wind in the sails to just go over the next horizon and get to the next level and just try to be better and do better. Like, I'm constantly tweaking videos and audio and everything to try to make sure that it's as good as it can possibly be with what I have at the moment, And so thank you guys. Thank you. Like, you guys are awesome. And I mean that. Like, from the bottom of my heart, you guys are 100% the best. And I don't know how else or what else I can do to show you guys my appreciation other than just thank you. Thank you so much. And it literally means the world to me. Because like I said, in the beginning, I didn't think anybody, like not anybody, would want to watch the channel. Would want to watch me play games or make a fool of myself, and I'm really good at that. And I'm usually like I've always been the class clown, but I didn't think, I really didn't think that anyone would want to. And 270, 271, somewhere right around there. I think we're 271. And I will find it. I will find it. Yeah, 271. So, you know, 271 of you guys later, and it's crazy. It's awesome. I I couldn't have fathomed it. I really couldn't have. I really didn't think it would be like that. And I'm just so ready to see this channel just explode, just get huge. Uh, Mainly because I feel like it's something that I can take and actually like make something positive out of it. Like make it, like I already try to make it a place where people can come and laugh and have fun and be the butt of all the jokes and like have a pretty positive experience, because I mean, let's face it, there's just so much shit in the world nowadays and so much negativity that it sucks. There's really not a whole lot in life that you know is fun to do. Like really, like we got to go to work, we got to make money, we got to pay bills, we got to do this, we got to do that. Like, so it's, yeah, this is something where like in the beginning I was like, it's all about my fun, my entertainment, hope you guys like it, and if you don't, blah. Like, that's, it's not like that anymore. It's not like that at all. And um it's all because of you guys. And so, like I said, I want to see this. I want this to get huge because I feel like I can take this channel and this community, and I can help someone. I can help with it. That's, I guess that's probably my biggest goal. Really, like I want to do charity stuff. Eventually. Still trying to get everything around for that, but I want to do charity stuff. I want to do just like more fun interactive stuff, and like I said, just kind of be that positive place, be that positive something for someone to come and have fun and watch and be a light in a whole big old world of darkness. You know what I mean? Because that's, I mean, what? Just the last few days, we've had so many shootings here in America. Like, what the heck? Like, it's so unfortunate. And like, I'm not here to jump on that topic by any means, but it's unfortunate. And if we can have something like this channel grow and be a place where people can kind of come and have something positive to look at and watch and experience, then that's what I want this to be. That's what I want this to be. I want this to just, I want it to explode and be something fun and positive and awesome for people. That's really what I want, because there's just so much negativity in the world, and it's sad. It's sad, and it's not okay, and like, I don't know. I want this to be big and huge and awesome and fun for everybody, because like I'm having a blast with it, and if I'm having fun, I know you guys will tell, and you can see that, and it's gonna hopefully in turn give you guys entertainment and be fun for you guys. You know what I mean? Because it's one thing if I was just sitting here just fake, whoa, everything's great, blah, blah. No, like, I want it to be genuine. I want it to be genuine. And so that's my whole big thing with this is just genuine positivity as much as possible. Like, obviously no one can be positive all the time, but we can try, you know, and I can try for you guys. And so that's really what this channel's grown into is just fun. I just want it to be fun. I want it to be fun for everyone involved. And if it's not, then I want to know about it. And if it's something that you guys don't like, I want to know about it. I want to get the feedback so that I can improve and make this a fun place for everybody. Because that's what it should be. That's what it should be. It should be fun and it should be entertaining and something positive for people to look forward to. And that's really what I want. That's really what I want. So what other questions do you guys have for me? I've been rambling consistently. I wanna get some more questions in here, and we'll see if we get some more questions. If we get some more questions, we'll keep this rolling, and we'll just roll with it as long as it's gonna go. And if it doesn't, then yeah, whatever. It was fun. It was a cool little stream. Like I said, it's always interesting to see or hear what people want to know about you and what people think about you. And yeah, so I don't know. It's fun. I was very nervous and very apprehensive going into this. I was like, oh man, I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know what people are gonna ask. I don't know. I didn't know anything. I was like, I've never done this before, but my games aren't working, and I don't know when it's gonna work. So we got to improvise, and the show must go on. So we're gonna do a Q&A because I've never done this. I don't. Yeah, no, I really don't think I've ever done a Q&A on here, and so yeah. I think I've done a would you rather or never have I ever. I've done that. And so that's kind of like getting to know me, kind of getting to like answer some of the questions that you guys might have, but for the most part it's not, you know, cuz it's kind of all like pre-orchestrated is that the term? I don't know. English. But yeah, so I wanted to do this and I thought it would be kind of cool and fun and yeah, I don't know. I hope you guys are having fun. I hope you guys are enjoying this. That's really all that matters to me. Like, as long as you guys are enjoying this, that's all that matters to me. As long as you guys are having fun and are entertained and get to laugh at my expense and let me be the butt of all your jokes, like, that's all that matters. That is literally all that matters to me, and that's all I want. So, yeah, like I said, I hope that you guys are enjoying this, and I hope it's fun for you. It's fun for me. Like, I'm having fun with this. We've been getting some great feedback here in chat, which is awesome. And yeah, it's been cool. I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't sure. I was super apprehensive, But I want to know. I want to hear some more questions from you guys. I want to know what you guys want to know about me, or what you think about me. You can even put what you think about me, like a hip fire reaction of what you think about me. I'll read that off too, and we can discuss that as well. But yeah, let's get some more questions here in chat, so I don't feel like a total jackass just rambling on and on. Cause yeah, I mean, it's like I can sit here and make stuff up and whatever, but I want it to be genuine and I want it to be real for you guys, and so like you get to kind of, you know, have your questions answered and hopefully be entertained in the process. That's what it's all about. That's what it's about. That's why I'm doing this. Like, at first, like I said, it started out very selfish, but now it's like, now it's all for you guys. It's like, yeah, it's for me, and I'm having fun doing it, but it's the drive that I have is all for you guys and to entertain you guys and to be better and do better and yeah, that's just what it's all about now. So I want to know what you guys want to know and learn and talk. And like I said, I've never done this before, and so it's something where I thought it would be really cool to just kind of improvise because other stuff wasn't working, and just get into this and answer some questions and see how it goes. And if it goes well, then maybe I'll do it again in the future. You know, maybe when we hit the next milestone, I'll do it again. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, real quick, I am going to grab a drink because I've been rambling and I am parched and I'm getting a dry tongue, and that's never good for talking. So I am going to go grab a drink, and I will be right back. Put some questions down in chat, and I will answer them as soon as I get back. So hold tight here, guys, and I will BRB. Okay. Ooh, good lord. Why am I so disgusting? Oh my goodness. All right, let's get some more questions here. What do you guys want to know? Oh man, like I said, I've never. Ooh yeah, there we go. I'm gonna lean back a little bit. Get the lean on here. Get a lean. We'll see here. What what are some things that you guys want to know about this guy, right here, the Hatter? Man, I really want to get this other panel going. Like, you guys don't understand. It's kind of crazy. Like, I get these little weird OCD tendencies to the point where I'm like, if something's half done, I obsess over it for a bit, and I'm just like, I have to get it done. And so I end up like spending a lot more money than I probably should to get these things done. But I have to. I have to, because if I don't, I'm gonna go crazy. Because I'm looking at this wall over here, and I'm like, I really need to get this other wall panel finished. But bills, you know how it goes. So yeah, I have these weird OCD tendencies. Um, I don't know, like I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's me that I think it's weird. Like, other people probably obsess over the simplest things too, like I do. I mean, I would imagine. I can't be the only one. I mean, maybe I am, but I don't think I am. I don't know. Maybe I am. But yeah, I don't know. So I have these weird OCD tendencies where, like, I obsess over these little things that need to get finished, especially because talking about the drive that I have for the channel and for the community and wanting this to just I literally want to see this thing just get nutty. I really like, that's probably the best term that I can use for it, is I want to see it just get nutty. I want it to grow to a point where I look back and I'm like, how? Why? Like, how did this happen? And I don't know. Like, is that weird? Is that a weird thing to want? I don't know that it's a weird thing to want. I hope it's not a weird thing to want. I don't know. I'm just having so much fun with YouTube and, like, the community and watching it grow, and so that, like, fires up my little weird OCD tendencies even more, because then I'm like, man, this wall isn't done, or man, this isn't done, or gosh, this isn't done. I gotta get this done. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta do this. And so, like, I obsess over these little things that, like, really I probably shouldn't obsess over. And I mean, it's not like you guys ever see this wall next to me. I mean, I guess you kind of, like, essentially that's what it looks like, but you guys don't ever, like, really see it. And so it's like, it's a weird thing to obsess over, I feel like, but I do, and I obsess over it, and I'm just like, I gotta get this done.
the quality isn't going to be as good if I don't get this done. And that's not at all what it is. It's like, I mean, it probably, maybe, like acoustically, it would be a lot better. But I don't know, like, I don't think it's something that, like, I really should be obsessing over, but I do. And, like, I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it at all. I don't mind it. It's I'm just having so much fun with it that it's like I don't know. It's cool. I don't know like I've been super excited about things in my life, but I don't know that I've ever been this excited about something. I mean, maybe. Probably like when I first started cuz I have a day job. So if you guys don't know, like I have a day job, I would imagine the majority of you watching know. Yeah. Uh, but I would imagine the majority of you know that I have a day job. Like, YouTube's not paying me yet, and that's probably not going to happen for a while, and that's fine. But like, I have a day job, and like when I started that, you know, I was probably about as equally enthusiastic and excited. Not that I'm not still, but it's like I don't know. It's so new and it's so fresh. YouTube, and so like and watching like the numbers climb and watching like people's comments about how they like this or they like that or they laughed really really hard at this video or anything like that. Those guys, those put me on cloud freaking nine. I like you guys have no idea how much that excites me. No idea whatsoever. Like I feel like a giddy little schoolgirl. I really do when I see those, and it's so I don't know. It's inspiring. It's inspiring. It's yeah. It's inspiring. It makes me want to do more and be better and do better and create better content and play more games and come up with brand new ideas and like I have a list, a literally like a list of stuff on my phone of ideas, of just content ideas. And so I don't know, it's awesome to me. Again, I feel like I'm rambling here. Do you guys have any more questions for me? I wants to know who's got the questions for me here. I'm just gonna start doing impersonations. Oh gosh, I want to put some more questions down here. I feel like I'm rambling. I'm just gonna start doing impersonations in like weird voices, and you guys are gonna see a whole new side to Hatter that you probably haven't really seen before, and you might. Not, I mean, you probably like it. Like I make an ass of myself a lot, and so and, like in a good funny way. Like I said, I'm very used to being the butt of a joke, and so like I don't mind doing weird, silly things. Like, I took on a 5 pound stromboli for God's sakes. Like, what? It was as big as my torso. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't mind doing those things because, like, that's always been who I am. That's who I am. I do weird, funny things. Like, gosh, I used to, like, paint my face. Yeah. Yep. I was that kid who like never really played outside and like played with his action figures and everything in my head was way more exciting than anything out in the real world. You know what I mean? And like honestly, about 90% of the time my head is still way more interesting than anything out in the real world. But yeah, I would like paint my face and I can remember like one instance extremely clearly. I I played Mortal Kombat for the first time, and I want to say it was Mortal Kombat Annihilation
for Super Nintendo. Pretty sure that was the very first Mortal Kombat game I ever got and I ever played. And Shao Kahn was in that one, and I've always been like a tinkerer or creative or like artistic or artsy or whatever you want to call it. And so I I took scrap pieces and like I took an army helmet and what else did I take? Oh, I had a Spider-Man like breastplate kids play suit thing, but it was hard plastic, and so I took that and I cut up all these different things. I cut this like skull face thing out, and I cut like like this section of the army helmet out, and I created my own replica of Shao Kahn's helmet. And of course, like the dudes look pretty gnarly looking under there, and so I painted my face and put like gashes and stitches. I put all this stuff all over my face. And like I was in my own world. I was in my own head. And God, I can't even remember how old I was. Gosh, I was living. Oh, that was Three Rivers. I was living in Three Rivers, so 12. No, no, I was probably younger than that. I mean, I moved there. That was like second grade, but it was a little bit later on. I don't know. I was probably somewhere between 9 and 12 years old, roughly. And so I made this helmet. I painted my face up all stupid and weird. And I had one of the neighborhood kids come over and ask me if I wanted to go play baseball or some game with him. No, sorry guys, not a sportsy guy. I don't watch sports. The extent of the sports that I watch is like the Fortnite tournaments or like poker tournaments or disc golf or something like. I'm not a sportsy guy. I don't really. I don't want to say I don't like them, but I don't really like sports. So, anyways, he asked me if I wanted to come over, and I had my face must have looked just god awful because I had all this like gashes and stitches and everything all over my face, and I was like, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm in my own world. So that was probably like one of like that's probably the biggest thing that sticks out. And again, I'm rambling, and so I completely lost my train of thought and don't know where I was going with that at all. But hey, the more you know. So yeah, I don't know. Like I've always been this weird like artsy, nerdy, butt of the joke kind of like class clown person, and so like I don't know, like I don't mind being the butt of any jokes or anything like that. It's fun for me, and as long as people are laughing, and as long as people are entertained, that's all that matters to me. I guess that's probably where I was going with that. Like that's really all that matters to me. As long as people are entertained, as long as people are having fun, like I'll be the ass of a joke. I'll be the butt of a joke. I don't like that's fine. As long as people are laughing and entertained at my expense, completely fine. You were entertained, you laughed, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. So yeah, what are some more questions that you guys have? I've been rambling a whole lot, and it's been fun. I've been having a blast. Like I said, I've never really done this before, and so I thought it would be kind of cool to just jump in and yeah, do this.
Q&A improvisation thing. So yeah, I don't know. It's cool. It's fun. I like it. But what's some questions that you guys might have? I know you're probably learning a little bit more about me than anything. Like I don't know that you guys have ever really learned this much about me. But I want to know if you guys have any particular questions. It doesn't have to be about YouTube. It doesn't have to be about games. It doesn't have to. It could be anything. Like this is just a fun sit down for people to come and hopefully laugh at my stories and my weirdness. I think that's probably the best way to put it because that's just who I am. But yeah, Xbox Live was taking a crap and wouldn't let me load up my games, so this is what we get. Oh, Will. Oh, Will. I've never bleached my butthole. Never once. It's still brown. Oh. You know what? Maybe that's a weird video I should make one day, just to try it. Just we'll do it on the nights of the challenge table. Nights of the challenge table. Hatter bleaches his butthole. Sounds like a great plan. Sounds like that'll be a class video. That's content there. Oh my gosh. But no, I've never bleached my butthole, and I don't know that I ever plan to. Tide pens. Yes. Oh god, I feel like that would hurt so bad though. I feel like that just it's yes. No. I don't know. I feel like bleach is that's a place bleach isn't supposed to go. Bleach is supposed to stay far, far, far away from the butthole. Like that's not okay. That's not okay. It's not okay. We don't bleach buttholes. I don't bleach my butthole. Unless this video gets 100 likes, I tell you what, I'm so famous for this, I'm going to do it again. If this video gets 100 likes, that's right, you're hearing it right here, right now. If this stream gets 100 likes, I will do a video about bleaching my butthole. There, I said it. It's actually more common than you think. Yeah, no, I know, and that's so weird to me. Like, I mean, if you guys bleach your butthole, like, do you, boo-boo? I'm not here to judge you. If you want your brown eye white, cool, or whatever color it's supposed to be, I'm not judging. You know, by all means, bleach your butthole. Do you? It's just for me, I've never had an interest in it. Maybe because people don't ever see it. So I mean, you know, it's in the dark. I don't, people don't see my butthole, so I don't really feel like I need to bleach it. But yeah, it's a weird thing to me. I mean, I feel like probably a lot of like swimsuit models and stuff like that, they probably bleach their butthole on the reg. I am neither. I am not that, and I don't. So I have no clue. But I tell you what, if this video gets 100 likes, I will bleach my butthole for you, for the channel. I will be the literal butt of that joke, and I will bleach my butthole for you guys. So let's make that happen, because why not? Whatever. You only live once. Might as well try it, right? What are some other questions you guys have here? Oh gosh. Oh no! Why did I speak? Of course you made an online petition for it. Well guys, looks like I'm bleaching my butthole. Oh man. Why do I do this to myself? First, oh god, what was the very first challenge? Yoga. That was the very first challenge, was the yoga. Right? It was either yoga or it was the Oreo roulette. I guess this is... Oh, man, I love you too. Will, you're the best, man. I absolutely love you. You're great. I I do this to myself though. Like, I guess this would be more of a punishment. This would go in the punishment playlist rather than the Knights of the Challenge table, because that's like, I mean, it's more of a challenge for them than it is for me. Like that is a tall order for anybody that has to bleach this butthole. Just saying. Like, I don't know. I feel really bad for whoever has to put their face that close to this butthole. Oh my god. Oh my god. If I ever get monetized, this video is gonna get demonetized really quick. Although I haven't said, like, I don't know. I think it should be okay. I think you can say butthole in a video and it'll be fine. I don't know. We'll find out. Hit me up when we actually like reach the goal of getting monetized. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm actually really curious now. All right, what's another question? Apparently, we have a petition for me to bleach my butthole. That's a thing. And if you're just joining in, hi. Content. I don't know. I'm just being weird. This is just a fun. I'm having a blast. I really am. I was very apprehensive with this good old Q&A here, but this is actually a lot of fun. I'm having an absolute blast, and I hope that you guys are too, because I was very, very nervous about how this was going to go. So what's some other questions that you guys have? I'm going to try to think of another story here. Oh my god. So, Will, I literally just saw your petition. Oh no. Why do I do this to myself? Oh my gosh. Okay, so he put on here, go to Adam Hatfield, Hatter87, Hatter Stream on YouTube and like it. At 100 likes, he will bleach his butthole. I said butthole, he said something else, but you know, I don't want to push it here. So, oh my gosh. Yes. I hope this is a thing. I hope this is a thing. This is going to be hilarious. Oh my gosh. I have a feeling that I'm going to be doing this. I have a feeling this is going to happen. That is absolutely hilarious. So yeah, I'm very, very, very curious on what you guys want to know about me. Because like I said, I've always kind of had, I always have that thought in the back of my head of like, I wonder what people think. I wonder what people want to know about me. Because like, obviously there's things that I think or want to know about certain people. And, I mean, quite a few times I just come out and ask and say it. Like, there's been many occasions where I've had to insert foot in mouth, but, you know, you don't ever know. And you don't get to know people unless you ask those questions and, like, break down those boundaries. So, I don't know. I just think this is fun. I think this is fun. I think it's a cool way for you guys to kind of get to know me a little bit better, because a lot of you know me, but you don't know me. You know what I mean? So I just thought this would be a really cool, fun way to put it out there and just let you guys ask whatever you wanted to ask, and I would answer as open and honest as I possibly can within, you know, obviously the realms of what I can and cannot say on YouTube. And then you know, I also don't want to burn any bridges along the way or anything. So you know, I'm gonna be as open and as honest as possible. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought this would be so cool and so fun, and like, it's fun. I'm enjoying this. I hope you guys are. If you guys are, hit that like button. 100 likes, I bleach my butthole. We're gonna make it happen one way or another, cause I'm a dumbass. Because I like punishing myself so that you guys laugh. That's how I end up eating an entire jar of hot peppers, or like any thing else that I've punished myself with. It's how I get pink hair. It's actually green now. And look, it fits with chroma key. That looks so silly. Oh my god, I love it. I love it so much. It's hilarious. My green hair. Oh, watching that is great. Watching that is great. But yeah, so I want to know what you guys want to know. Put your comments down in chat. Let's get some more questions in chat. Let's get to know one another. Let's find out about one another's what I want to know what makes you tick. I wonder if you want to know what makes me tick. Who can answer what reference movie that is from? It was actually one of my most favorite movies growing up. I had a handful, literally like 5, maybe 6 movies that I watched religiously. And by religiously, I mean back to back to back to back to back all the time. And so that was a reference from one of my favorite movies growing up. And whoever puts it in chat first, I'm gonna do something special for you. I don't know what it is yet. We'll figure it out together, but I'm gonna do something special for you. So if you can tell me what movie that is, we'll figure it out together. I don't know. Like I said, this is just something fun. Xbox wasn't working. I mean, it works, but Xbox Live. Repeat it. Oh, okay. I want to know what makes her tick. I wonder if she wants to know what makes me tick. It's a very short part in the movie. That's literally like a 2-second snippet. But any die-hard fan of this movie should be able to figure that out. I'll give you another hint. You get one last hint. There's one last hint here. The hint is, no, it was not Alice in Wonderland. The other hint is the actor. Okay, so I guess you're getting 2 hints in one. It's a male. The actor who said this also played in Zombieland. No? I think your petition. Yeah, dude, your petition seems to be blowing up now. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be nutty. This is gonna be absolutely nutty. I think I might be regretting saying that because I feel like I'm gonna have to shave and bleach my butthole now. Do we have any hits? Do we have any thoughts? What are your thoughts on what that line is from? We'll give it another like we'll give it another minute and we'll give it another 2 minutes for people to figure out what movie that's from. So it's 13:30 right now. And we're an hour, 13 minutes, and 30 seconds in. We're gonna give it till an hour, 15 minutes, and 30 seconds in, and then we'll call it. If nobody can guess what movie that line is from, and the line is, I want to know what makes her tick. I wonder if she wants to know what makes me tick. Again, very small snippet, and the hints are it's a male actor, and that male actor also played in Zombieland. This was also in one of my favorite. He played in one of my all-time favorite movies growing up. I watched it all the time. All the time. There was a handful, like 5, 6 movies that I watched all the time. So you guys gotta put it down in chat. If you can figure out what movie that line is from, put it down there. It's, oh god, the movies are so good, so good. They are by far classics. Uh-oh, we got a minute left, people. A minute left until the answer is going to be divulged. Whoever gets it, I'm gonna do something special for you. I don't know what it is yet. We're gonna figure it out, but I'm gonna do something special for you. We're almost to the 30-second mark. But yeah. So, like I said, this was just something really kind of random and fun. I thought it would be super cool. All right, we're at the 30-second mark, people. I thought it'd be really fun and really cool to do something like this because I've never done this, and I've always wondered what people think of me and what people want to know about me that maybe they're too timid or shy or maybe they don't want to hear the answer because maybe I don't know whatever it might be. I like any questions you guys have, put it down in chat. Copenhagen Tales. Nope. And time is up. So it was from Ghostbusters. Bill Murray said it the very first time the second time he met Dana Barrett. I believe was her name Dana Barrett in the movie? Gosh, I should know this and I can't think of it right now. I may have attempted to cheat. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, Google was an open source for anybody. Anybody could have put it in there. But yeah. Yep, it was Bill Murray in Ghostbusters, and he said it the second time he met Dana. I want to say her name was Dana Barrett in the movie. I could be wrong, but I think that was her name. Oh my gosh, dude! I'm getting notifications of people popping off in your petition. This is going to be hilarious. This is going to be absolutely hilarious. We'll see. We'll see how many likes we get on the playback for this. We'll see if people watch this far into the playback. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully they do. Hopefully you guys watch all of my videos because that would make me feel special and loved. And I love you guys. So, watch my videos, please. Oh, man. So, yeah, like I said, this is just something really kind of random and fun. I'm having a blast with this. I've never done a Q&A on the channel before. I've done Never Have I Ever or Have I Ever video where people got to, watch it and kind of learn a little bit about me. But I figured this would be a really cool way for a lot of people to ask questions, get involved with the community, and like I said, just learn a little bit about me, and maybe in turn I can hopefully learn a little bit about you guys. That's really what this is about. That's what this is turning into. This is turning into let's come together. Let's get a little closer here with the community. Let's reach out and connect. That's good. It's good to make connections with people. It's good to put yourself out there. It's good to take risks and kind of make yourself vulnerable, because when you do that, you learn a little bit about yourself and you learn a little bit about others, and it helps build community. And that's really what I want to do with this channel. Like I said in, earlier in the stream, that's what this is all about. Like, I want to see this community just explode. I want to see it get huge, and I want this to be something fun for people. I want this to be a positive thing for people, and so that's why I do this. I want to make you guys laugh. I want to get to know you guys. I want you guys to get to know me, and laugh at me, because that's what I do. So, yeah. What are some other questions you guys have? What do you want to know about me? This guy right here as I burp while I'm talking. Oh, God. All the bubbles. All the bubbles in the world. And I don't know if it's like the dust down here or something, but my allergies all of a sudden just kicked in, which is weird. And yeah, another fun little fact for everybody. Nobody asked this question, but I'm going to tell you anyways, because that's what I have to do. That's what I got to do. I had allergies growing up. I actually had really bad, severe allergies, and that was part of the reason why I never really went outside when I was younger. I stayed inside playing with action figures, video games,
creating, tinkering, building, like Legos and stuff like that, was because I had really bad allergies, and it was to a point where I was allergic. I probably should have been a bubble boy, honestly. Um, I If you were to see any of my like school pictures from when I was younger, oh my gosh, the bags. It looked like I was packing for a trip to Europe. Like I was going the distance. And yeah, they were big old bags under my eyes, and all the photos, and breathing. Like breathing wasn't like hard for me, but like my allergies, just like my nose was always stuffy. I feel like I kind of sound stuffy right now, but yeah, I was really stuffy. I was allergic to cats, dogs, dust mites, pollen, grasses, ragweed, certain types of trees, essentially everything and anything. Uh, in the home and out of the home, I was pretty much allergic to it. The only allergies I didn't have and still don't have was like to medicines and like food and stuff like that. But environmental and like animal pet dandruff, oh gosh, it was horrible. I could. It wasn't probably, I don't know, 3 4 minutes walking into a house or an apartment or anywhere that had cats that I would, my eyes were red, they were itchy, my throat would like, not really like swell up, but it would get super itchy, and it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. Um, Funny thing is I had dogs growing up essentially my whole life. And it's like I was only slightly allergic to dogs. It wasn't like I was severely allergic to cats and stuff like that. Luckily, I grew out of that, um, and so I don't. I'm not really. It doesn't affect me anymore. Like I can go over to people's houses or apartments or anything like that who have cats. I can pet the cats. I can love on the cats. They can love on me, and there's no issue. There's no issues. But it was really, really, really bad growing up, and I was I had a nose inhaler, I had allergy medicine, and then I also every month had to go and get 2 shots, one in each arm, for my allergies because they were that bad. Like, um, gosh, I remember the allergy test. Oh God, that allergy test sucks. It sucks so bad. And for anyone who's gone through it, I'm so sorry. I feel your pain. It's not fun. It blows. It's terrible. It itches and you can't itch it and you have to sit there for like an hour or longer. Ugh. It sucks. I hated it. But essentially, what they do is they take the. I'm probably going to use the allergens, the whatever, whether it's uh, dog dandruff or cat dandruff or whatever. They take that, the serum of that, and they poke it into your back, and they number it. And if it bumps up and raises and becomes itchy and awful, then you have an allergy to whatever that might be. Well, my back had to have looked like a freaking braille board because I swear to God, it was awful. It was so awful. And it itched so bad, and I had to sit there and endure it for so long. And I was young. Gosh, when did I have that test done? I had to have been probably somewhere between 7 and 10 years old ish, in that range. I don't remember for sure, but I was somewhere in that range. And it was god awful. And anyone with kids in that age range knows their attention span, and the longest they can sit and do pretty much anything is very minimal. And so having to sit there and endure that for that long, being that young, it was a nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare, and I absolutely hated it. It sucked so bad. So, to any of you watching this or watching it on playback or anything like that who have gone through that,
I feel your pain. I'm very sorry you had to go through that too. I know it sucks. It's not fun. Um, but hopefully, now that you're older, or if you're young watching this and just seeing this and just recently went through it not that long ago, you'll look back and you'll realize you know that it was for a purpose, and it was to help you not be miserable for the rest of your life. Be miserable for an hour instead of for years. So, that's the trade off. Pros and cons here. Yeah. So I had really bad allergies growing up, and so I stayed inside a lot, and that probably spawned a lot of like my interest in tinkering and creating and doing just weird dumb shit. Cause yeah, so I did. That's also how I electrocuted myself twice. I took, yeah. There's another tidbit. I have electrocuted myself twice, and it was from taking apart motors and stuff like that, like a fan motor. Yeah, you probably shouldn't hang on to the metal part, the spinny metal part of a fan motor, and plug it in, because that's dumb. But you know, sometimes lessons in life are learned hard, and that one was definitely learned hard. And apparently, I had to learn it twice. So, yeah. The second time was an accident. The second time, I didn't think I was going to electrocute myself, and accidentally, like, almost dropped the thing. And so I had to grab it real quick so I didn't drop it. And then, in turn, I ended up electrocuting myself and dropping it anyways. So, save yourself the trouble. Don't grab metal parts of electrical instruments that are plugged into the wall. It's probably not a good idea, and you're probably going to electrocute yourself. Don't be dumb like me. Don't be dumb. Oh, God. Yeah. Gosh, looking back and like thinking up these stories, it's like a weird walk down memory lane. And I hope you guys are laughing your asses off right now because, yeah, I know, like I am. I'm just like, man, I was stupid. I was really stupid. What else might you guys not know about me? Or if you guys have any questions, definitely put it down in chat. Let me know. I want to read your guys' questions. I'm just kind of rambling off and telling you guys things that maybe you don't even care to know, but this is what we're doing, and this is what the channel's become tonight because Xbox Live is having issues. And I don't even know if they've fixed it yet. I don't even care. I'm having actually a lot of fun with this. And as long as you guys keep watching and as long as you guys keep asking questions, I'm going to keep on rambling for a while. I've got got my whole night ahead of me. Yeah. So I don't know. What are some questions you guys got? I will say, I do have to take another break in just a second. I have to use the potty. Yes, and I call it the potty, like a big boy. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I just know I'm having fun. And that's all that matters. Life's too short not to have fun. Life lesson of the day. Have fun because it's too short not to have fun. If you're not having fun with what you're doing, stop doing it and do something fun. Unless you're an adult and you have responsibilities. Then, fun in moderation. I don't know. That's about the best I can do. But yeah, I will have to take a break in a minute here to use the potty because I've drank liquids and that's what happens. Health tip. we're gonna take some Jablinski games here. Don't hold your pee. Don't hold it. It's probably not great for you. Don't be me. Oh my gosh. Another little fun tidbit is I have a skin condition. Didn't know if you guys knew that or not. It's like a eczema or like a psoriasis or something like that. I don't know for sure. It hasn't like technically been diagnosed, but I feel like a freaking leper some days. I'm not gonna lie. And if you are a leper watching this, I'm not trying to downplay the seriousness of your condition. I would never do that. It's obviously I'm more making fun of myself for how I feel sometimes. I get very self conscious about it, actually, like really self conscious about it, because it just developed over the last I don't know, like year and a half, 2 years, something like that. And so I get these like really scaly, dry spots um, in my skin, on my skin, in, on, I don't know, one of those. But anyways, I get those, and it looks like I'm peeling from sunburn, and it itches, but itching it doesn't help. It makes it worse, and it hurts. It's painful sometimes. Um, I've got it on my forehead really bad right now, actually, and baking my forehead out at Michigan Metal Fest was probably not the best thing to do because it actually made it a whole lot worse. So I've got like this, not, where is it? This, no, it's this side. It's like this scaly patch right here. I don't know. If you guys want to see it, you just, like put it down in chat and I'll show you. Like, um, I know I said I get self conscious about it, but one way to get over that is to just do it. So I'll put it out there for the whole world. I don't, like, whatever. I mean, at that point, eh. But yeah, so that just recently developed. And so, like, there's times where I get like this dandruff. It's my eczema, dead skin that's flaked off of my face or from my chin. Like I can scratch my chin and it looks like a snow globe fell out of my. It's dumb. It's dumb. I hate it. Um, I don't like that part of myself, but I have to deal with it because it is what it is. I have a steroid cream that I actually use for it. Um, so yeah, it's probably been a year and a half, 2 years since I've had it because I think I've had the steroid cream for. Well, actually, it might be like 2.5 years now. Anyways, I've got a steroid cream that I use for it, and I'm not always the best at remembering it using it. So sometimes it acts up, and sometimes it's dumb. But I was just realizing, like, I looked down at my shirt because I've been like playing with my chin, and I don't know. Can you guys see it on stream? Nope. I was like, can you guys see this? No. But I was doing that, and so I had a bunch of dead skin cells all over my shirt, and that's nasty. Like, you guys, TMI, you guys probably like, this dude's nasty. Like, we don't care to know anything about that. But hey, whatever. Q&A. You guys didn't ask the question, but I gave you the answer anyways. So yeah, I got that, and it's weird, and I don't like it, but obviously I'm dealing and coping with it the best I can. So, for anyone out there watching, whether it be live now or on the playback, I feel your pain. I can understand that it might make you very self-conscious. It definitely makes me self-conscious, and I get that it's not fun, but don't let that be who you are. Accept that it is a part of you, but try your best to overcome that, because I mean there are people out there that can see past that, and I have many friends and family that know that I have this condition and that can see past that, and they're awesome, and there are awesome people out there who will love you and accept you for who you are anyways, and like I said, we'll look past that, and they won't even think twice about it. So hopefully hopefully hearing that I go through that as well, you're not the only one going through that, and that we can try to learn to accept it anyways, is hopefully that helps. I hope it does. Again, part of this channel is just being a positive place for people, and so I want you guys to have a positive outcome from this, and if I can kind of help brighten up your guys' day, or maybe help your mood or your self-reflection, self-reflection probably isn't the term. Self-image, help you accept yourself, your image. I hope I can do that. Because yeah, I get it. I understand. It sucks. It's not fun to go through stuff like that. You know, anyone dealing with any kind of what's the term I'm looking for here? Anyone dealing with any kind of ailment that you don't have control over, you know, it doesn't have to define you. Yes, it's a part of you, but it doesn't have to define you. And so, you know, we can all help each other overcome those self-conscious thoughts, and yeah, just be a positive place for you guys to come and hopefully that helps. I hope it does. I don't know if it did or not. I hope it did. I really do. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the restroom because I really gotta pee now. Not that you guys care to hear that, but I've got to use the restroom. I will be right back. I'll burb. I'll burb. I'm gonna use that from now on. I'm gonna burb. I'm gonna burb, and I'll see you guys in a second, hopefully. And if you guys have any more questions, put it down there, down in the chat. It's right down there. That's right. Look down. Yep. Yep. That little pot right there. Yep. Put it right there. Right down there. Put it there. Right now. Go for it. It's fun. I'll answer it. I promise. Bye. I'll be right back. Burb. Hey, welcome back. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys. You know what? Just thank you all anyways for coming in and joining on this very impromptu stream. Like I was so nervous. I was so nervous how well this was going to do, and you know what kind of questions I was going to be asked, and yeah, just I wasn't sure. You know, I was like, I go into streams I go into streams like, so I had to resituate myself here. Um, I go into streams with a very definitive idea of what I'm going to do and what the topic of, normally I only stream Fortnite, um, which is something that isn't going to stop necessarily, um, but it's something that I'm going to probably start streaming some other games here and there as well. Just so, I mean, this is a variety gaming channel. You know what I mean? It's a variety channel with gaming at its center, and so like I just want to get a little bit more variety. I know I do that with like the pre-recorded stuff, but I I think streaming is a thing. It's how do I want to put this? Streaming is a very personable way of playing a game, if that makes any sense. It's a way for people to kind of come in and chat and talk while I'm streaming, and um, you know, one either give like pointers or hints or anything, but it's a very personable thing, and so like I want to give people more variety of games to kind of come in and interact with, because watching a pre-recorded, like you can only do so much um, interacting with a pre-recorded video. You can put your comment down below and stuff, and you can you know throw your 2 cents out there and whatever, but it's in the moment. Streaming is in the moment, and that's a lot. It's just more personable, and I like that kind of thing. I like being a little bit more personable with people, and so that's another reason why this is actually a lot of fun for me, because I get to kind of watch and read your guys' comments and your questions, and interact with you more so than just through a pre-recorded. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. But so I guess what I was trying to say is thank you guys. Everyone that's joined in for this stream, for this Q&A, this very spur of the moment Q&A. Thank you guys, because I go into it with I go into streams with a very set mindset, like a fairly concrete idea of what I'm going to do during that stream. I deviate fairly often, but I have a great idea of what I'm going to do going into it. And so when Xbox Live went down for me, in a sense that I couldn't like load up any of my games, I was like, well, shit. What am I going to do now? And so this was a very, very spur of the moment impromptu thing, and I was very Makeup Girl 21. Do you have a brother? I do. I have a few, actually. So I am the youngest of 6 kids. There's 6 of us all together. I have 4 brothers and 1 sister. So, yes, I do. I have many of them. The oldest brother is actually 20 years older than I am. It's kind of funny how that all worked out, honestly. It's one of those things where my oldest brother, so my dad is 20 years older than my oldest brother. My oldest brother is 20 years older than I am, and I'm 20 years older than my youngest son. Not planned at all. It just happened to work that way. So it's kind of weird, kind of fun. Did you and your brothers ever watch porn together? No, no. I think I can speak for. I think I can speak for most brothers on this, when that's not really a thing brothers do together. I don't think. I don't know. Uh, no, no, we did not. That's a great. That's a hilarious question. That is absolutely hilarious. You caught me off guard. I'm a little bit more red than I normally am. I'm gonna, uh, yeah, no, I'm gonna show this. I'm gonna show this anyways. Just because we're being open, we're being honest here. Uh, so you have a particular liking for brothers, and you've talked to many that have watched together. That's news to me. That is news to me. I'm actually a little no, I'm shocked, a little shocked by that. I didn't necessarily think that that would be a thing. Granted, like my youngest older brother, because like I said, I'm the youngest of six. So my youngest older brother is 5 years older than I am, and so like we didn't have like a whole lot in common growing up. I think might be the best way to put that. We didn't do a whole lot of things together. Um, I was I was kind of a loner growing up, to be honest with you. I didn't go outside a lot. I didn't like play with a whole bunch of other kids. Like I said, I told the story earlier, and like I was just more involved in my own head than anything else. I like my the worlds that I made up in my head were just way more interesting than anything out in the real world, and so I feel like maybe yeah, maybe if brothers are like closer in age, yeah, maybe that's a thing for them. You you are so cute. You need a hug. Oh, thank you, thank you. You're adorable. I appreciate that so much. I'm gonna give you an air hug. There we go. Air hugs all around. That's awesome. Thank you. Aw, shucks. Yeah. Um, I don't know. I just feel like maybe if brothers were closer in age, that might be something. Maybe that's their brother bonding. I don't, I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing for them or not. But apparently you've talked to them, and apparently it is a thing. That's crazy. I would not have guessed that. I would not. That's news to me. I would have never thought about that. I mean, obviously we can only perceive things. We can only understand and perceive things through our own interactions, and so I've never done that, and so yeah, that is super interesting. Huh? Awesome. I mean, for them, like whatever, cool. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Hey, whatever floats your boat. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to judge. Um, yeah, we'll show that one too. Why not? So she said a lot of brothers share a room and might partake in certain activities in the same vicinity together. I'm treading lightly here, so I'm trying to be as open and honest here as I possibly can be with certain things. Um, so bear with me here. Um, but yeah, no, you're right. Brothers share rooms, and that's not a stretch at all. Agreed. Yeah, for sure. You are so open. I love it. Oh yeah, I try to be. I really do. Again, that's the only way we really get to really know people and get to know one another is when we kind of break down those barriers and break down the stupid social stigmas. That's really how we get to know each other, and when you get to know each other, that's when you can start building community. And that's what I want. That's what I want for this channel. I want this to be a fun, positive place for people to come, be entertained, be open, get to know each other, get to know me, and yeah, just like I've never been one for social stigmas. I think they're dumb for the most part. And, that might be an unpopular opinion, but it's my opinion. And again, we all know what those are like. But it's true. Like I social stigmas cultivated over years and years and years of conditioning, and there's just, oh gosh, I wish. It kind of reminds me of a line that I heard from a comedian once. His name's Tommy Tiernan, and it was his special called Something Mental. His Something Mental special, and he was talking about he's an English or an Irish comedian, and I will get to that question in just 1 second. I just want to get this idea out real quick, and then I will touch base on that. I promise. But he was talking about being an Irishman and the English language, and how the English language is very prim and proper and structured, and that the Irish language is very free and flowing and everything like that. And he goes to the crowd. And he's like, so, and again, trying not to be as outward with language and stuff, trying to keep this very light, but I have to say it this way. So if you take offense, I'm sorry. I don't mean any offense by language, but it is what it is. And so he goes, so you guys, to the crowd, he goes, you guys are going to hear the word fuck a lot. And he goes, so the English language is like a brick wall, and fuck is my chisel. And so that's what I was thinking of. Like, it brought to my head, I was like, social structures are like the brick wall, and things like this can be our chisel. And so that's where I was going. But what made me want to become a YouTuber? I touched base on this a little bit earlier, but my kids, I have two kids, two boys, and for a while they were like, Dad, they got into YouTube a little bit before I did, honestly. But they're like, Dad, you should become a YouTuber. You should do this. And I was like, I'm glad that made you laugh. That's awesome. But they're like, Dad, you should become a YouTuber. And I was like, no, nobody wants to watch me play video games or do things like that. And I'm just like, I was like, nobody's gonna want to watch that. I guess I didn't take myself seriously. You know what I mean? Or I didn't. I guess I was just down on myself for the most part, and so it was one of those things where I didn't think it was going to be anything that anybody wanted to watch, and then I was getting very depressed, and I wasn't really happy with what I was doing and the direction of life and whatnot, and so it got to a point where I was just so unhappy that I was like, I need something to kind of help break myself out of that kind of depressed state. And so I was like, you know what? What do I have to lose? Really? What do I have to lose by starting a YouTube channel? So it falls flat on its face. So no one watches it. So this, that, or whatever. Whatever. At least I tried. You know what I mean? At least I put the effort in. And so yeah, it was really, I was depressed. I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy with what I was doing. I wasn't happy with quite a few things. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to start it up. It's something extra. I love playing video games anyways, so I might as well. And so yeah, it was me needing to break myself out of my depression, and that's why I started it. So yeah, that's why I became a YouTuber. These are great questions, by the way. Thank you so much. This is great. This is an awesome conversation that I didn't think. I don't know. I didn't think that this stream was gonna go this well. It's awesome. Like I said, I've never done this before, and yeah. Thank you so much. You are awesome. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you. You are awesome. But yeah, so like I said, Xbox Live. I couldn't load up my games. None of them were loading up, and so and I guess a whole bunch of other people are having the same issue. And I reached out on Twitter, put a thing out on Twitter, and I was like, hey, like, is anyone else having issues loading up their games, like having Fortnite? Because it was going to be Fortnite tonight, and I found out that yes, lots of people are. I found out that Microsoft was having an issue, that they were working on it, and so I was like, I have no clue. I have no clue what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do for the stream. None of my games are working, and so I was like, you know what? I've never done a Q&A before, so why not? Let's join in. You only live once, so let's do it, right? And so yeah, I was very nervous and very apprehensive, and I didn't know how this was going to turn out, and I was nervous. Like it's always kind of nervous putting yourself out there. Granted, I put myself out there quite a bit anyways with like pre-records and live streams of gameplay, but never really quite like this. And so it's been a really cool way for me to kind of like interact with you guys and everyone get to know me a little bit better and all that. So it's been fun. It's been cool. There's been some great questions in chat. You guys seriously, like, you guys are awesome. This channel would not be what it is without you guys. It really wouldn't. Like, you guys make this what it is, and you guys drive me to do better and be better and put out better content. And so thank you. Thank you guys all so much. I really appreciate it. You guys make this fun and exciting and awesome. And I can't thank you enough. It's so cool. I scrolled. Sorry, let me get back to where we're at here. There we go. But yes, thank you very much for the subscription. I appreciate that for subscribing. That makes me super happy. What are some other questions you guys might have? I honestly didn't know that this was gonna go this long. I wasn't sure. I was, like I said, I was nervous. I was like, I don't know how well this is gonna be received. I don't know. Again, kind of the same thing going back to like when I first started, or when my boys were like, "Oh, Dad, you should start up a YouTube channel." I was like, "Nobody wants to watch this." That was kind of my thought going into this. I was like, I don't really know how many people are going to want to watch this. You know what I mean? I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And so I was very apprehensive to do this, but it's been fun. This has been great. I've been having a blast, and I hope you guys are enjoying this too. Like that's what really matters. Like, me having fun, yeah, but you guys having fun and you guys laughing and enjoying this, that's what matters. That's what matters. So if you guys are, I loved it. Perfect. Awesome. I'm so happy. Good. I'm glad people are enjoying this. That makes me that much more happy. Got to go. Thank you again, Makeup Girl. I appreciate you. Take it easy. Oh, no, that's just rude. We're not going to read that comment. Like I said, this is a positive place, and that comment is not allowed here. So if you're going to put hate out there like that, you can leave. That's not okay. What other questions do you guys have? Because this last question that popped up that you guys can't see in chat, but I can see right here, is very hateful. And I'm sorry, but that's not going to be acceptable here. And you can go ahead and leave. But yeah, what other questions do you guys have? There's always a few bad apples in the bunch now, isn't there? How's she going, eh? Going good. How are you, Mike? How's Fortnite going for you? Oh man, there's always a few bad apples in the bunch that like to try to ruin it for everyone else. I was honestly like really on cloud nine until I read that comment that I hid from everybody, because that was super hateful and not cool. Like, talk crap about me all you want, but don't bring my kids into it. That's not okay whatsoever. Um, so yeah, I'm sorry. I was on cloud nine until I read not the very last comment, but the comment before that I hid, and then that really kind of upset me. So I'm gonna try to turn this around for you guys and let that one go. But Confederate Soldier, you you can leave at any point in time. Like, don't stick around this chat. Don't stick around my channel. If you're gonna spread hate like that, you can leave. That's not okay. Anyways, moving on. I've addressed that hate. Yeah, any hate that I see in my chat, any hate that I see in my channel, any hate that I see on my Facebook for this channel or my Twitter will be addressed and it will be shot down. We're keeping this a positive place for people because that's what we do here. We're trying to keep this upbeat, happy, fun, funny. That's what we're doing here. There's too much negativity in the world, and we don't need hate like that in here. So, what are some other questions that you guys have that you might want to know about me? I'm trying to think if there's any other like weird stories that I can tell, or any like fun. Like I said, I didn't really go outside a whole lot when I was younger. I stayed inside and played video games a whole lot. One, because I had horrible allergies growing up, to cats, dogs, pollens, dust mite, all that stuff. And so yeah, I didn't really go outside a whole lot because it was just a terrible time for me. I love going outside now. I actually go outside as much as possible, really. But yeah, I didn't really go outside a whole lot. I played video games a bunch growing up. I did a bunch of tinkering. I've always been kind of creative and artsy and just weird. I've always thought of myself as just kind of like this awkward, weird, nerdy, artsy person. So I don't know. It's true. If the shoe fits, wear it, right? But yeah, so I didn't really go out a whole lot, and I played video games a bunch. Made like I made weapons growing up. I probably shouldn't even be saying that, but like mini like knives and like spiked clubs and like weird. Just I liked tinkering with stuff. You know, I liked creating different things and weird things and like seeing what I could and couldn't recreate. So that's what I did a lot. Did that, and then I painted and drew a bunch, and yeah, just a bunch of stuff like that. It was I don't know, I had a pretty normal childhood for the most part, you know. I moved quite a few times from the time that I was like born till second grade. I think I moved like 4 or 5 times, something like that. Um, so I don't know. At times, I feel like that kind of hindered in a way, but I don't know. I've just kind of accepted it. I mean, I don't know. That was my norm. You know what I mean? And we don't normally like think outside of our norm growing up. It's just that's our world, and we just live in our world, and we do what we do. So yeah, I don't know. It wasn't weird to me. It just was what it was. But yeah, you guys have any more questions for me?
I feel like I've been doing a bunch of rambling here, but you guys have had some awesome, awesome comments and some awesome questions, and I have thoroughly, thoroughly enjoyed this chat. Minus a couple little dips here and there with like some hate comments and other stuff. But yeah, if there's anything that anyone ever takes away from this stream, is that this is a fun, positive place to come and laugh and be entertained and hopefully brighten up a little bit of what can really be a dreary, dark world. And that's what this place is for. That's what this channel is for. That's what I try my hardest to make it be. And so, like I said, if there's ever any hate or negativity or stuff like that, I try to correct it right away. I try to address it right away. And I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have hid that message so like everyone could see what I was talking about, but I don't know. I didn't want that to be something. And apparently now it is already, so he's already won. But I don't know. I just feel like those things need to be addressed because like I don't want this channel to have negativity around it. I don't want this channel to condone negativity like that. And so I feel it's best just to address it, and if those people can't turn it around and can't be positive and try to lift people up rather than drag them down, then they don't need to be here. And this isn't the place for you. You know, that's how I feel about it. Anyways, I'm sure a lot of people would agree. Like, we deal with negative crap on a daily basis, and so if we can avoid as much of it as possible, I feel like that's best, and that's what I'll always try to do. So, yeah. What else do you guys want to know? Oh, I was getting cold, and so I put my sweatshirt on, and now I'm like sweating again, and my back's all wet. I'm just like, I feel really nasty right now. But yeah, no, we've had some great, great chats here. Thank you guys all very, very much for coming in and joining in chat and asking questions. And like I said, I wanted to be as open and honest as I possibly could be while sticking within the realms of, you know, trying to maintain evenness with everyone. I don't want to like offend anyone with anything, but there's been some really awesome comments and some topics that opened my eyes to some things that I didn't even think about before. So interesting. Yeah, it's fun. It's been fun. I've had a blast with this, and I really didn't know how it was gonna go. I was very apprehensive, but it's been awesome. It's been great. Oh gosh, I'm burping again. So do you guys? Oh gosh. I had a bubble. Do you guys have any more questions for me? If you do, put it down in chat. Let me know. I would love to read some more questions because I'm always very interested in what people think or what people have to say or any questions that they have for me. I'm usually I think about that quite regularly, and I don't know if that's a weird thing. I mean, I don't feel like that's a weird thing. I feel like most people generally have questions or thoughts of anything, you know, really. And so, like, I don't know. I thought this would be a really kind of cool way to chat and get to know each other, and yeah, just kind of have some fun. So if you guys have any more questions, definitely put them down in the comment section.
Put it down in chat.
I like I said before, I'll as long as you guys are watching and as long as you guys are asking questions, I'll continue to ramble on. I don't mind at all. But yeah, we've had what? Questions about brothers, questions about me bleaching my butthole. uh, yeah, I don't know. It's been fun. It's been cool and entertaining and funny. I don't know. I've had a blast with it, and I hope you guys have too. I hope you guys have liked this. I didn't know how it was gonna go, but it's been a ton of fun for me. We definitely made lemonade out of lemons. Like I said, my Xbox Live wasn't working. It wouldn't load up any of my games, so I couldn't do a gaming stream for you guys. And I was like, I have no clue, absolutely no clue what I'm gonna do. And I was like, you know what? I've never ever done a Q&A on the channel, and so why not? Let's jump into it. Let's get a stream going of a Q&A, and I don't know. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it. I've had a blast. It's if it's something that honestly like I would probably want to do again with you guys because I'm sure you guys have like so many more questions that maybe I don't know, maybe you're shy or maybe like you don't want to ask or like maybe you're afraid of what the answer might be. I don't know. I don't know what it might be, but I feel like you guys have a lot more questions. And so like I could definitely see myself doing this again, you know, with you guys. So if you guys want to see another one of these, definitely let me know. Put it down in chat or put it down in comments if you're watching this on playback. Also, smash the like button. For anyone who didn't see the first part of this, or anyone that might be just joining in and hasn't even like watched anything on my channel before, I do fun little bets with the community from time to time, and they turn into punishments essentially. So if you are watching this and you don't know anything about the channel, go over to my playlist and watch the punishment videos because that'll give you a fairly good sense of the kind of bets that I make with the community here. And well, I did again. I made another bet, and the bet is if this video, this stream, whether you're watching it live or on playback, if it gets 100 likes, I'm gonna bleach my butt. I'm gonna put myself through a punishment. Actually, really, it's putting the person doing it through a punishment more than it's putting me through a punishment. Cause oh god, no one should be that close to my butthole, ever. But, but I don't know. It was a fun little thing, and my buddies joined in, and of course, when my buddies join in, they're gonna tiptoe over the line a few times and bring in some like hilariousness to it. And I'm so thankful for you guys, like my friends that watch these things and help me do streams and all of that. Like you guys are the cat's pajamas. You guys don't even know. I appreciate. Yeah, no, you heard it right. You definitely heard it right, man. That's the punishment. That's the punishment. It's true. Will already put a petition out on Facebook for it. Just so you know. But yeah, to my friends that come in and join on this and kind of tiptoe over the line a little bit and bring some hilarious content into it for me and with me, you guys are awesome. You guys are the best. I love you guys so much. It's so fun having you guys interact with this stuff. And to all of you new friends, thank you for joining me. It's been awesome. It's been super fun. I don't think I'm getting any more questions here. I signed up. Oh no. You have to like the video. If I don't see 100 likes in my feed for this video, a petition doesn't really matter. Like you gotta watch it and you gotta like it. That's the stipulation. You like, okay, all right, well you got it then. You made it. You did it. Oh man, I have a feeling that this video is probably. Wow, I did both. Oh gosh. Well, thanks, Mike. You're one more in the line of me possibly having to bleach my butthole. God, I'm gonna have to blur so much stuff out. Oh gosh. This has been so much fun. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And to the new subscribers, thank you guys. I really, really, really do appreciate it. I'm glad that you liked the content enough to subscribe. Because I'm always, oh man, I am always so self-conscious about the channel and about the content and like if it's good enough or if it's this or if it's that. And next sport stream can't be PG-13. Dead by Daylight win. So Mike, to address yours, we're getting up there, and I'm trying to keep things a little bit more PC for people. I want to see this channel grow, and I want to see it get awesome and huge, so that it can be this massive. Because you won't live this down. I probably won't live this down. You're probably right. There's a few things I'm not going to live down, and that's okay. But I want this to get huge, and I don't want to like turn people away, and I want this to be a fun, positive place for people. And so keeping things a bit more PG-13, like, and like, I mean in a sense of like explicit PG-13, like, well, like Deadpool 2 PG-13 ish, something like that. But yeah, and then Oblivionic, to address yours, Dead by Daylight. So the Xbox, so Microsoft Xbox Live is having issues, and they might not be anymore, but they were having issues to a point where I couldn't load up any of my games, because like I just tried Fortnite, and then Fortnite wasn't working several times, and then I was like, well, I'll put a couple other options out for people through my Twitter and the Facebook, and then I was like, ooh, I should probably go and try those games too. So I tried to load those games up, and none of my games are loading up. None of my pre-bought games that aren't on disc, they're not loading up. I can't get into them. They're giving me error messages, and so I couldn't do a gaming stream tonight. And so to improvise, just kind of wing it, I was like, well, I've never done a Q&A. We've reached some awesome milestones with subscribers over the last week and a half, 2 weeks, and I was like, you know, I think it would be really cool to jump in and do a Q&A with the community, so that you guys, whether you're a brand new subscriber or whether you've been here since the beginning, could jump in and get to know a little bit more about me, could ask me questions that you guys might have. Like, you know, you guys watch the videos and you only get to see one side of me, really, you know, for the most part. And so I'm sure you guys from time to time might wonder, like, oh, I wonder this about Hatter, or I wonder that about Hatter, or I wonder if he likes this or likes that, or whatever it might be. You know, I thought it would be kind of a cool thing, just a cool little stream, just a casual, like, let's sit down, let's be open and honest as much as possible within the realms and terms of service, of course. But yeah, so I thought it'd be kind of cool. To catch back up with chat here, yeah, I won't live it down. Well, yeah, Mike, okay, Mike. Yeah, okay, so you were having those issues with Xbox earlier. Okay, got you. Yeah, I guess a lot of people were. And so, I don't know. Lemonade out of lemons. That's what we're doing. How do you put up with Will like God? Will is a blast. I don't know what you're talking about. Will is a blast. He he's helped, man. He's helped. He's an OG subscriber, man. Like you. You're an OG subscriber. Like you guys have been here. Sarcasm. Oh, I figured it was, but I'm gonna touch base on it anyways. Um, I don't know. Like you guys have helped me out so much, and it's just like Will is a gym. Oh, absolutely. So are you. You're a gym as well. You're all gyms. All of you guys are gyms. You know, I get that that's probably like an overused and oversaturated thing with YouTubers and content creators, but I absolutely 100% mean it. Like, thank you. Like, I love you guys. You guys inspire me more than you'll ever know. And every comment, like, every new sub, every time I hear someone like, dude, I laughed my ass off with that, like, that, you guys will never know how much inspiration and how much drive that gives me. You really won't. You too, bud. Cool. Oblivionic. What about MTG? Could stream that. Oh, very true. That is very, very true. I could have done that. I'll be completely honest with you. It wasn't even a thought. Sorry. I actually have MTG content that I've got like 2.5 hours of MTG arena content that I still have to edit, but I haven't done it yet because I don't know, because I've been busy with